Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Welcome. Thanks for joining in on the Sunday afternoon. Right. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend so far. I'm so glad to see all of you here, and for those on YouTube and Facebook as well. Hello. Right. Okay. So today, this is GlowSquad Module 5. I hope you're tuning in from our previous models, or even some who knew about this talk from last week's Easy Fit, where I talk about like more of an anti-aging kind of topic. Yeah. But today we're speaking more about skin and hair nutrition. Yeah. How do we glow inside out? So glowing is like the in thing now, right? So this is what we're going to be talking about today. Okay, so I think there are others that will be joining us shortly, but let me just go on and then begin my slides. Okay, I hope you don't mind if you see the navigator toolbar at the side there. Okay, right. So let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Priscilla. So it's my 11th year in healthcare this year. I currently practice in the emergency department in a private hospital. My passion really is actually has grown more into wellness in the past few years, just because of the things that you cannot imagine that I see in the emergency department, because I believe that prevention is much better than cure. You know, when you look into wellness, nutrition and beauty and fitness, this is something that really excites me. It's very close to my heart. So for those who are tuning in today, I suppose that it's also something that's important to you as well. And today's topic, I really hope that what I share will be of beneficial to you guys. Okay, right. Let me just see. Okay, hi, Dr. Sinda. Hi, everybody. So I have to open and close the chat box on and off, or else it's kind of like in the middle of my slides. Yeah, right. So the first question I'd like to throw to the crowd, right? Why do you think glowing skin, shiny hair is perceived as beautiful? Why do you think that is so? Huh? Why do you think someone with, uh, and if people don't have glowing skin, then they try to fake it with highlights, with makeup, right? And while in pursuit for that glowing skin, the people go for laser and all these kind of facials. Why do you think glowing skin is perceived as beautiful and shiny, lustrous hair, right? Well, for me, actually, my conclusion is that glowing skin, shiny hair, is like an outward representation of our inner beauty, inner health, right? So if a person is healthy, wholesome, then it will show, and the easiest way to show, and the largest organ that shows, is on our skin and our hair, right? Okay, so I'm not really going to the anatomy of our skin, the layers of the skin. It's not something I want you to take away from today, but what I want you to know is our skin, and as with all our organs, red cells, our hair renews itself. That is a concept I want you to take away. Our skin renews itself every 27, 28 days, okay? And like I said just now, our skin is the human body's largest organ, right? Anyway, if I'm going to talk about glowing liver or glowing kidney, I don't think it'd be interesting for you guys anyway, right? Okay. All right. So our skin has many, many functions. Besides being the first line of defense for our immune system, it also has many other functions, such as those listed here, for sensation, for heat regulation, for excretion of toxins, and all those that are listed. Okay. So let's go straight into it. What are the common skin and hair concerns that majority of people have? The common ones, for me, I'm just going to list some of the top 3 here for discussion. Yeah, amongst which are dryness and dullness. Yeah, if you know anyone or do you, if you have such condition, yeah, please comment me on the chat box. Okay. Dryness or dullness, dull looking skin, lackluster, oily or acne prone skin, yeah, sagging or wrinkles, yeah. And for hair, let's look at the common hair concerns, yeah. Thinning and balding, yeah, a dry scalp and dandruff, and then gray, white hair in young age, like even 20 somethings. I've known 20, 30 somethings, 20 something, 20, 30-year-olds who have graying or white hair. Okay, so if you look into the common causes here, yeah. So for the skin concerns like dry skin, now if you look into the causes, you see poor nutrition such as vitamin D deficiency plays a role. People who smoke or excessive washing, imbalance in the skin pH, yeah, skin condition, for example, few kinds of dermatitis or aging, yeah. How about acne prone skin? What are the common causes? Yeah, imbalanced diet. Some people are taking medications, hormonal imbalance, stress induced, yeah. And how about sagging skin? Of course, aging. There's a natural aging process. Yeah, we try to delay that, right? Rapid weight loss, yeah, poor nutrition. And when we look into hair concerns that I mentioned just now, for example, thinning and balding, yeah, hereditary uh, causes, of course, yeah, stress induced, you can lose hair, poor nutrition such as iron and vitamin D deficiency, certain conditions, yeah, autoimmune diseases or aging. How about dry scalp? Yeah, vitamin B and omega-3 fatty acid deficiency also can cause dry scalp. I'm not going to all those kind of shampoos that you use. Yeah, we're talking more into causes from the inside. Okay, yeah, not the topical causes, right? Such as weather and the types of shampoo and all that. So aging can also cause dry scalp. Yeah, and gray white hair, aging and also nutritional deficiency can also cause graying, early aging, graying white hair. Okay, so if you see in between all these causes, there is some commonality between all these main major concerns. Yeah, can you notice what is the main common factor? Yeah, it would be related to nutritional deficiencies, right? Yeah, and also aging. Okay, so what causes skin aging, right? So if you join me in my previous talks, I did mention about oxidative stress and the free radical damage that is done to our cells at the cellular level and manifests on the skin. Right, so I'm not really going much into oxidative stress or the free radical damage this time, but if you want to have overall example, you can just see a cut apple and you see what happens to the skin of the apple when you leave it out in the air. Okay, so that is oxidative stress in action for you right in front of your eyes. Yeah, so what you want to do to combat this aging process, this natural aging process, is you want to include antioxidants into your diet. Yeah, so let's talk a bit about glowing skin. What are the causes of glowing skin? How does one's skin actually glow, right? This is not considering makeups and highlights, okay? All right, so there are two main factors that cause glowing skin. First is the cell renewal, and second is circulation. So cell renewal is the simple physics of, the cell, every 28 days for the skin, remember I mentioned, it renews itself, okay? So when the skin glows, it is actually smooth enough to reflect the light. Okay, but on the other hand, if skin becomes very dull and there's a lot of dead skin being piled up, it actually diffuses the light. So when you perceive it in your retina, it's actually dull and matte looking skin, right? Uneven skin tone, right? So why do kids have even and more glowy skin tone? Is because their skin cells turnover is very, very effective. Okay, on average 28 days. This is the optimum, right? But as we age, this process actually starts to slow down. This cell renewal. This is also taking into account the aging process, whether it comes early because of poor nutrition, poor lifestyle, stress, yeah. So all these things can result in your skin become duller and losing some of its reflective qualities, hence looking not glowing, looking dull, right? So another factor of glowing skin is from circulation. That's how pregnant ladies actually look more glowing because of the increase in the blood amount of blood being circulated, right? So this is an example of where circulation plays a role. Or when after you work out, when you exercise, then your skin also appears more glowing, right? Yeah. So remember to always try to hit at least 10,000 steps a day if you hit the exercise. Drink your water. Okay, these are all these things that really factor in if you want glowing skin, right? So let's look more into nutrition because all the common causes for all the skin concerns just now all look into and all mention deficiency, nutritional deficiencies as one of the causes for all those concerns, right? So what should we eat? Yeah, right. I truly believe in this statement. You are what you eat. Okay, so we look into skin and hair food. What kind of nutrients do you need? So we need to think of nourishment from within and also from outside. So today we're talking more from the inside, right? There are previous modules that we've talked about what kind of skincare you can use to help with the glowing, skincare habits like exfoliation and masking, but we're not going to go into that today. Okay, so for skin and hair food, right? I want you guys to look at this slide. So has anybody seen this before? Has anybody watched this series? There's MasterChef Australia, there's MasterChef Kids, right? So I'm not sure how many of you, whether the millennials even watch this anymore, or is it just my generation? All right. So you think of MasterChef, sometimes towards the weeks, as the weeks progress, there's a challenge called the Mystery Box Challenge. Do you remember? Mystery Box Challenge is when the participants are given a mystery box with ingredients that they do not know of, and then they have to curate a dish, a special dish, a thematic dish, right? That and then serve it to the judges, and they get judged. Okay, so you have to think of our body like this. Every morning when we wake up, what is the mystery box that we present to our body to help it to curate all these kind of cells, curate all these kind of parts of our organ, and then repairing of the cells that we need, right? What are the raw materials that we are providing to our body to help with all these reparative processes, right? What is the mystery box that you give to your body every day, right? So did you, like I mentioned just now, every 20 to 35 days, your skin replaces itself, right? But during the process of replacing all these skin cells, it needs all these raw materials, right? So you have to think, what am I providing our body that's helping this process? Okay, so are you feeding yourself a typical Malaysian diet? Yeah, I think a lot of people when they grow up, the typical breakfast before going to school is like cereals and milk or toast and Milo. Betul tak? Correct or not? Right? So cereals, high in sugar, highly processed, right? Milo, 40% sugar, I'm not going to mention anymore. So toast bread, a lot of us still take white bread, these are plain white flour, still processed, right? And then when you go into your lunch, what kind of mystery boxes are you giving your body? Then you give fast food, we reward kids. Oh, you've done well in exams, let's go for KFC. You're kind of associating fast food with the reward. I think parents should start to change that kind of habits, right? And when we eat, let's say for example, a plate of chicken rice, yeah, yes, chicken, protein, rice, okay, but look into what kind of, is it 5 colors? Are you eating 5 colors? Do you have your phytonutrients? In fact, these 2 greens here, most of you even actually return it to the chef after you're done. So, you're not even taking enough phytonutrients. Wonton mee, just some noodles, processed, highly processed flour with some meat, and even these, the veggie, a lot of us return it back to the chef. And so why don't you guys consider swapping to these? You look at all this beautiful food, right? It looks like from Pinterest, right? It looks like it's maybe on a menu of a very hipster cafe. Yeah. So look at this. Yeah. You have figs, you have healthy chickpeas, you have a multi-grain wrap, you have steel cut oats, all kinds of nuts and seeds. Even looking at this also, I feel fresher and healthier, compared to looking at something so oily and like that. What do you think? What do you guys think? Yeah. And look at this. Look at this smoothie bowl with nuts and then fresh fruits. Yeah. And something like this overnight oats that you can prepare. Yeah. So, all these food and prep, all these pictures actually are taken by our friends in our fitness and beauty community. Yeah. They're actually part of our fitness and beauty community. It's not from Pinterest. It's not from some, not done by some professional food blogger or anything. It's by our friends. And I would highly recommend you to follow them for inspiration on how you can get excited and eat healthy, how you can get excited about food again. Yeah. So let's go on. The main aim I want you to take away from this talk about skin and hair nutrition, the aim is to nourish with antioxidants, because I mentioned just now, every day we're actually exposed to oxidative stress. Even if we're sitting down, just breathing, just metabolizing, just minding your own business, like I mentioned last week, we're also producing free radicals, right? We need these kind of free radicals and antioxidants to be in a balance, right? When we go out, we're exposed to UV light, stress, to pollution. Every single day we're exposed to oxidative stress. So you need antioxidants to actually counter this, yeah? That's number one. Number two, you need to get in your healthy fats, yeah? Not all fats are bad, so you need to look into that, yeah? You need to get your protein in. You need to get your multivitamins in, your A, your B, your C, your D, your E, okay? And water. Clean, mineralized water. None of that alkaline, acidic, or whatever nonsense, okay? Yeah, right. So this is about, I mentioned about this just now. So when you look into foods, what are the skin superfoods? Berries, fruits that are full of antioxidants, citrus fruits, avocado, rich in good, healthy fats, and omega-3s for those who are vegan, you can get from nuts and seeds, protein from your eggs, from your fish. So food that you want to avoid if you want clear glowing skin, of course, sugar, processed food, caffeinated drinks, carbonated drinks, greasy food, instant food, all this, you know what to avoid. It's not new for you. For those who are more keen to read up on research or journals, you can actually screenshot this and look this up. Okay, this is quite a detailed article looking into the link between nutrition and skin aging. Okay, very interesting facts here. Then they research into antioxidants, omega fatty acids, proteins, even probiotics as well. Yeah. So why do we need supplements if all these food can actually help? Yeah. So actually, if you look into it, over the years, the quality of the phytonutrients in our food, fruits and veggies have deteriorated. How come? Maybe it's because, you see, if you compare the amount of minerals in the vegetable, a lot of them are reduced by 20, 30, 40, 50%. Why? Because of things like soil depletion. Yeah, many articles have come up about this. Yeah, so these are things that I would like you to look into, because half an hour for me to go into all these points, it's pretty short. Yeah, so at least I highlight these issues and you guys look further into it. Okay, to see what I'm talking about. Yeah, and then soil pollution as well. So what is this? What should we do about it? Can all of us buy organic 365 days a year and the 3 to 5 meals a day, right? To eat all organic, all these kind of fruits and veggies, is it really practical? Yeah. So for me, my solution is I eat as much fruits and veggies and all the macro and micronutrients as I can, right? But then I supplement when I know, because there's a nutritional gap there, right? For me, I choose Neutralite. Why Neutralite? Yeah, for me, as a doctor, I go evidence-based in whatever I do, whatever I choose, right? So if you open YouTube today and you look up about Discovery Channel, there's a proper 40 plus minute documentary just on how Neutralite farms are being managed, being kept. They are actually the only company that have their own, they manufacture their own products on from their produce of their own certified organic farms. Okay, and for me, like I said, I'm an evidence-based person, right? So the amount of research and development done into all these products really reassure me of the number one thing that's most important to me, which is safety. Yeah, safety about things that we consume, right? So what are the top 3 supplements that I would recommend for our skin and hair? Yeah, first you want to look in your macronutrient. Which macronutrient is important? Yeah, which is this, your protein. Yeah, so some people ask me, what is the difference between protein and collagen? Actually, collagen is a type of protein. Yeah, right. So looking into here. Yeah, in Nutrilite we have your mixed berries, you have your plain or soy protein, you have your green tea protein, you have your chocolate protein, right? So protein supplies the body with the amino acids, the basic building block that it requires to make keratin, which is one of the structural proteins in our skin, hair, and nails. Okay, so this is your providing the body with the basic building blocks that make up the structures of these skin, hair, and nails. It's like you're giving the butter and the cement. All right, and then collagen is a protein made of, it's an incomplete protein made of amino acids, which is glycine, proline, and arginine. Yeah, so look into the difference between uh, supplements that are just collagen supplement and collagen peptides. There's a big difference. Yeah, collagen peptides are more readily available in the body. It's a smaller molecular form, so your body can readily absorb it and straight away start building collagen. All right. That is macronutrients. When you look into your micronutrients, you see just now when we look into the causes of the hair and skin common concerns, a lot of it are because of micro deficiencies, either from vitamin B, vitamin D, vitamin C, right? And vitamin C, vitamin E here, these are strong antioxidants. Vitamin C is water soluble, vitamin E is fat soluble, right? So if you look into just vitamin B, there's so many benefits to vitamin B. It regulates oiliness, it boosts hair growth, it's good for your nails, reduces wrinkles, protects skin from sun damage. And vitamin C and E, besides the antioxidant properties, vitamin C can help fight against wrinkles, also help with hair growth, fights dandruff, increases skin hydration. Yeah, and vitamin E, it supports the scalp and gives your hair a strong base to grow from by reducing the oxidative stress and preserving the protective fat layer of the skin, right? And also look into vitamin D and magnesium as well. Okay, lack of vitamin D can lead to hair loss. Yeah, one of the roles of vitamin D, like I mentioned here, is to stimulate new and old hair follicles. Okay, so you can screenshot this. These are things that I want you to look into and things to consider into supplementing to your diet. Okay, and one more, I'm going to talk about the third one, which is healthy fats. Okay, so omega-3 fatty acids. These are the things that we really need to form the structures of the hair and the skin. So for non-vegan, you guys can go for the salmon omega complex, and you see with supplements, right? It's like you buy one free 10 benefits. It's not like medication where it's a targeted therapy. Like, you take this medication for this issue, you just manage this problem, right? But for supplements, for example, you take salmon omega, not only is for healthy skin, right? But it also benefits your brain, benefits your joints, important for pregnant women because of the baby's brain development, right? It helps with your immune system, your nervous system. So you're taking salmon omega for your skin, but then benefit other organs pula. It's a very good side effect, right? And for vegan options, you all can go for organic chia seeds. Yeah, flax seeds, chia seeds. In Body Key, we have chia seeds. Yeah. So other things I would like for you guys to consider, because I just have a few more minutes left, is to look into your gut health. Yeah. So gut health is so important, especially if you want good, clear skin. Yeah, this is our sewage system. If it's clogged up, if it's messed up, whatever good nutrients that you put into your body, it cannot be absorbed anyhow, right? It cannot be efficiently absorbed, right? So look into things like probiotics, and our probiotics is combined with prebiotics. So what is the difference between pro and prebiotics? Yeah, look into that. Yeah, ask the person who brought you here. Okay, and fiber. Yeah, these are things for gut health. And last but not least, of course, keep well hydrated with clean, mineralized water. Get yourself a good water purifying system that can help to provide clean, mineralized water. You don't want a water which is stripped of all the minerals. Now, what's the point of drinking the water anyway, right? You don't want a water that does some magic curing cancer properties, alkaline, acidic, all that nonsense. That has no scientific base, mind you, okay? So aside from the gazillion reasons to drink more water, experts have proven that it helps to keep your skin clean and clear as well. So when your body is hydrated properly, you sweat properly, you remove the toxins from your system, and it keeps you from living your best #non-filter life. See, today, Dr. Chris got no filter, right? So the more toxins that are expelled from your body, the more room there is for the nutrients needed for healthy skin. Yeah? So 3 easy, very easy tips to get started. Okay, it might be so overwhelming. Wow, so many vitamin A, B, C, D, E, everything, right? So first, replace your breakfast. That's the first most important meal of the day anyway, right? Replace it with a nutrient power pack smoothie. Yeah, I'll show you a video of what kind of smoothies that which I take for breakfast. And for example, just now if you follow those 2 accounts which I suggested, Tanya and Natalie, they have all kinds of gorgeous and delicious smoothie recipes in their profile, okay? And do a pantry rehab, yeah? Clear your pantry or fridge, get rid of all those sugars and processed food, and then stock up on all this skin and hair food and the supplements, and then you don't have a choice but to start eating healthy, right? So it's the things that you prepare in your pantry that actually makes a difference, yeah? So second point is to get moving. Just aim for that 10,000 steps a day, okay? And then by the end of the second week, I'm sure you can feel a big difference really. And when you go to work or when you go out, bring your own water. Not only you save money, you don't have to, drink that sugar-laden teh tarik or the bubble tea, right? Sometimes we crave for sugary things. Actually, we're just dehydrated. Once you drink lots of water, actually your craving actually goes away. Actually, you're just dehydrated, but your brain might perceive it as, oh, I'm craving for sugar. Okay, so let's just look at some of the testimonials from our friends in our beauty and fitness community that swear by nutrition that helps them. Okay, so healthy aging, as you can see, one of our friends here, Ivy, she's in the chat group. Hi, Ivy. Thanks for letting me share your picture again. Right, so look at Ivy here. She enjoys a daily shake. Yeah, so her favorite Nutrilite would be protein, salmon, omega, and double X. Double X is actually a multivitamin, multi-mineral plant concentrate kind of a combo, right? You have all your vitamins, everything inside there. Okay, and then see here, she's having our latest mixed collagen peptide as well. Yeah, and then this is our dear pharmacist Joanne Chia, right? Look at her, and she's also one of the testimonials for the new collagen peptide as well. Yeah, and also her same 3 top favorite nutrients with protein, some omega, and double X. Okay, and then our friend here, Yvonne. Yeah, through the years, if you can see her up close, her skin is really, really gorgeous and really glowing. She hardly uses makeup. Okay, one of her favorite supplements is actually coenzyme Q10, like mine. So look into that as well, CoQ10. Yeah. So in a nutshell, develop good everyday habits. Make sure you get enough of your protein, your macronutrients, which is the protein, your BCE vitamins especially, and have enough good fats. Okay. So drink up your fluids. Yeah. For every 25 kg, you need at least 1 liter of clean mineralized water. Okay. You need to sleep well. That's when all the repair process happens. Yeah. You need to move your body minimum 10,000 steps a day. Just get moving. Yeah. And protection. Yeah. Sunscreen, lather on the sunscreen. Yeah, you can see a big difference once you start using this kind of protection. And if you're a person who likes to play with makeup, get good quality makeup. Yeah, and skincare. Okay. So for example, just yesterday itself, what did I take? Okay, on the left here, you can see this is actually a warm meal replacement. I use a cafe au lait, I put some cinnamon, I put some vanilla extract. Sometimes I like my meal replacements, my shakes cold, sometimes I like it warm. Yeah. And this was a brunch. Yeah, for example, you see all these dips: avocado dip. This is a brinjal, like a baba ganoush. This is a beetroot hummus dip. So I dip it with capsicum. This is like my latest craving right now. I love this combo so much. Sometimes I make a dip from tuna. You know, most of the time I will have avocado. Then you have figs, and you have some cheese, and then you have tomatoes and eggs, right? So these are all the things that really help in your skin nutrition, right? And before I went to bed yesterday. This was my nightcap. Yeah, I had 1 sachet of mixed collagen peptide, the phyto powder, which has all the B and C vitamins. Yeah, look into biotin, B7, that is very important for your hair and your skin as well. Probiotics for my gut health. Yeah, and yesterday, so I took my Salmon Omega, my Lecithin E, my vitamin C as well. Okay, so this is an example of a shake that I make nearly on the daily, but sometimes I change up the fruits. Okay, quick one. It goes on and on and on. Sorry. It goes on and on and on. Don't stop. Remind me of everything tonight. Yes, I'm in the zone. I get a good feeling about the things that we could be. You already know. That's a real me when I'm in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Oh, is it too late now to say I need a one dance? And then we start to dance, and I'm singing like. I see you rolling now, but I feel it still. Duh. I want you to be happier. Right. That took me like less than 2 minutes to prepare, guys. So eating healthy doesn't mean it's very tedious or you have to spend long time for meal preps, okay? So that's all for my sharing today. I do invite a lot of people who are new to us, so first timers here, to join our beauty and fitness community, because it's just more exciting to get healthier when you do it in a community, in a supportive group and community. We can always keep each other in check, yeah, encourage each other. See, we learn and we teach others to eat well. Okay, we exercise together, we go hiking together. I'm also a Zumba instructor and I teach Zumba Aqua as well, which is Zumba in the pool. So after all this COVID and MCO nonsense is done with, yeah, let me have a Zumba party, okay? And I can invite all of you there, yeah? And then you see, we go hiking together, we have virtual workouts, we go bowling together. So getting fit, healthy, and beautiful doesn't have to be done alone. Yeah, it can be done together and in a fun way, right? So for this month's challenge, because every month we have challenges. Okay, this month's October Instagram challenge. First, you have to follow us at DVI GlowSquad. Then you post a photo or video of a smoothie or a meal which incorporates one food item that I mentioned just now that will help with your skin or your hair health. Yeah, and one Nutrilite supplement that I mentioned just now that helps with glowing skin or hair. So share it on your Instagram as a public post or story, and then tag us, and then invite one friend to do the challenge. So use both these hashtags, DVI Glow Squad, DVI Glow Squad Challenge, and you are up for running to win an exclusive prize. Okay, and next week, yeah, if you like this talk, please share with your friends. And next week, our handsome Mr. Afkar will be sharing it in Bahasa, and the following week, our gorgeous sweetie pie Eve Koo will be sharing it in Mandarin. Okay, probably be tuning in because I need to improve on my Mandarin. I'm a banana. Okay, right. So keep calm, guys. Glow up. Thank you. If you have any questions, please put it in the chat box, or yeah, and then I can answer your questions. All right. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for your question, Fariza. Okay, so, right, if you're just eating well with healthy meals, it's enough to get and maintain good, clear skin. Okay, that is true, right? And then there's no need to waste money on buying any skincare. Wow. So there are still people who grow up without skincare, right? Okay, so you see, what we eat from inside, we are actually building the base, the structure from within. Okay, you build from within. It's like you are, you have a good car and you go out without a coating, or you build a nice house without paint, right? I mean, every day we're exposed to all this dirt and grime and sweat. So if you don't have a good skincare, a cleanser to actually wash all this dirt off, however much of vitamin C, vitamin E from inside also, you will not clean off that dust and dirt from the outside, right? So you need to take care from inside and outside. It has to be a balance, right? Then after you cleanse, then your skin is actually dry, a bit dry, right? Then what you need to do, you need to protect, right? So your toner, your serums, your moisturizer, your sunscreen definitely is a must, okay? Yeah, actually it's not even in question anymore whether we need skincare or not. Yeah, I mean, in teenage years you can still escape. Yeah, but actually now with all the pollution, yeah, especially imagine if the guy goes out in a haze climate, does he dare not wash off the all that gunk, that PM 2.5 particle that ends up on his face at the end of the day? Definitely he's still the most basic also at least a cleanser kan, huh? Cleanser is skincare. So I don't think it's a waste of money. I think it's a necessity. Yeah, thanks for the question, Fariza. Right. Anyone else? So since we are on time, okay, she's okay, right. Okay, so with water, it's a whole different topic. Okay, but in a nutshell, I would say that okay, in chemistry, do you remember when we have a solution where we want to dilute salts and minerals in that solution? It's called a buffer solution. So the buffer solution has to have certain properties to be able to aid in the dilution with those other minerals or whatever you want to put inside, right? So our blood as the buffer solution, yeah, when you put water, it cannot be without minerals, okay? It must have basic like calcium, magnesium, all these kind of minerals inside, yeah, as a buffer solution itself. Okay, and it doesn't make sense to then you just drink empty water and then you make another additional effort to just like top up the minerals. Why don't you just drink a water that's already mineralized, right? A good water filter should just mainly focus on removing all the contaminants, pollutants, right? Pollutants and contaminant toxins, for example, not only your herbicides, pesticide, oil spill, and all this kind of big debris that you're worried of, but things like drugs, medications that people flush down the toilet, that people eat and then excrete in their urine. There's still drugs and all that in their urine that goes into our water, and our chemical plant does not filter out all these kind of medications, right? All these microtoxins. Yeah. Oh, for runner, okay. So this is about skin and hair. But yeah, runner, we can ask Johan, who's one of our DVI admin. But I remember, if not mistaken, so first thing, good that you're a runner. Okay, I'm still starting to love running, but because of Ines and Johan, I'm slowly starting to love running. Okay, and do you remember just now the testimonial I showed just now on Yvonne, or 66? I think she's 67-year-old this year, right, Yvonne? Because of Ines and Johan, she actually started to run slowly this year, beginning from half km, 1 km, and last 2 days ago, she completed 10 kilometers, right, at 67 years old, right? So good on you for being a runner. But for running and any exercising, whenever we exercise, we produce a lot of free radicals, right? So you want to get in your antioxidants and your anti-inflammatories as well. So get your basic vitamin C's, vitamin E's, or you can get your double X, and then also fish oil, right, for anti-inflammatory properties, and my favorite, which is coenzyme Q10. Yeah, and of course your protein. All this needs to help aid with the muscle recovery after you exercise, any form of exercise. Okay. Yes. Oh, Yvonne is here. Yeah. So Yvonne just did 10 km the other day, right? Slowly she keeps getting better and better every week. Yeah. Okay, so we're good for time. I wish you guys a remaining awesome remaining weekend. Okay, a productive remaining weekend, right? So it's Sunday. It'll be good to help to plan your meals for the week from Monday onwards. Do a bit of meal prep, go shopping, yeah. Do that pantry rehab, which I mentioned just now. Yeah, have fun shopping, right? All the things I mentioned just now, you can just Google, right? And tune in next week for afkar sharing as well, okay? All right, thanks guys.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Amazing.
Thank you, thank
Amazing.
you, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Paris.